Hello and welcome to my studio inside my home here in Washington State. I decided I wanted to show you guys what it looked like in its everyday, and honestly I only did a little cleanup. This is really pretty much how it looks every day. As you can tell, I painted the walls a blush pink. Here's my printer. It's a great printer, by the way, if you ever want a printer. Epson, rock on. I have some storage, packing, shipping supplies, as you can see. This is where the magic happens, of course. My desk where my computer, 2 monitors are, and music I can listen to, my paintbrushes. There we go. Oh, there's my little glass cabinet where I hold finished dolls that are ready for sale, so they stay protected. And yeah, I mean, I've got various artwork that means a lot to me on the walls. Here I've got a little toaster oven that I actually bake polymer clay stuff in if I'm doing polymer clay. A lot of the models, well, all of the models that I make for porcelain are made out of polymer clay. Really old storage stuff that I have, it's all kind of, some of the drawers don't even shut all the way. This is my space where I do the photos. So I have some really good lights. Little drawers underneath hold like lace and ribbon and little baubles. And yeah, I mean, this is my space. I love it in here. Obviously it was a bedroom. And it had closet doors on it, and I took them off. They're currently in my son's room. He's not too happy about that, but that way I can access everything that I need to get to. There's more fabric in my boxes, a nice chair to sit on in case anyone wants to visit me. Yeah, having a hard floor has been helpful. No pins to get stuck in the carpet or anything, and it's easy to clean, so. That is the interior of my beautiful little studio that I absolutely love. One more go around. That is the best chair ever. Love it. I get to look outside. You can see my kiln shed out there. There you go. I hope that's not too much information, but you know, hey. This is where I make the magic happen. Okay, here's my backyard. There's my kiln shed. I painted it blue with cream. The watermelons are ready now, and show you what it looks like in its dirty form. It's not that dirty, but it's kind of dirty. I'll show you what I do, and I have to just kind of gingerly walk over these every day. But this is where my kilns are, where I do my porcelain work. Here we go. I should turn on my lights. Well, welcome to my kiln shed. I'm gonna shut the door because my neighbor's over there doing something. We have some really good neighbors. My husband and his family have lived in this house forever. 40 plus years. So it's got a loft, as you can see, but it's full of stuff. I just need to organize it. I am not very good at organizing. So I've just got stuff everywhere. We've been experimenting making our own porcelain slip, which is actually easier than it sounds, believe it or not. Let me turn on some lights. Yeah, look at that mess right there. That is my pottery wheel. It's a very cheap pottery wheel, but when I was learning how to throw at a local studio, I needed to practice. I need to practice again. It's just not a very good pottery wheel. But my daughter's a potter, and I wanted to learn how to do it. I'm already involved in ceramics, so why not? It's really fun. So here is where the porcelain pouring table is what I call it, but I also clean my work in here. So as you can see from when we walked in, It's a very small space. I don't even know how many square feet it is. And everything's just kind of shoved around, but you know, it's clean. I have to wet mop because of, you know, any sort of silica powder, you know, it's bad for your health. Which in fact, I have a HEPA filter working right now because we were making slip yesterday and that's a lot of powder stuff. But anyway, there's my porcelain, liquid porcelain slip. I even have some clay down there. All my little instruments that I use to strain and make. That's where I pour and drain molds. There's 2 molds currently just sitting there drying. Got all my different colors that I use, my lighting. My little whiteboard that talks about what I need to pour. My chair, my very uncomfortable chair, I need to replace that. It was my dad's, so, you know, kind of special, but man, it's uncomfortable. All right, so I got a heater in here, which is fantastic. This is where I just kind of keep various supplies. There's where I dry dolls that I've poured, so they dry for several days before I can even soft fire them. And I have a drill press down there that I use for cutting out acrylic stands. And then, voila, these are my molds. And the top 2 shelves are all my very own molds. And as you can tell, they're not the prettiest looking, but the inside is pretty and it, you know, creates beautiful molds and dolls. And then I've got a bunch of commercial molds from 20 years of collecting them. And I use them for undressed, but I don't really use them for dressed anymore. And then of course I have a shop vac, water buckets, and yeah. Oh, did I introduce to you Bertha and baby Bertha? So this is Bertha. Isn't she gorgeous? She's really not very big, but you know, I can put about 10 miniature dolls in there. And then of course this little guy down here is an Olympic hot box. It's just a little test kiln. And my husband has wired this place for the kilns, especially this one because this one needed special wiring. And then of course we have a tile backer. I still have to open the doors when I am firing, especially a cone 6 firing, because yeah, it just gets really hot in here. So this is it. A little dirty, but hey, you guys got to see it for how it really was.